I think on last Monday, my agents called me and just said this is a real possibility. And they said that this was a real possibility, and obviously I was fired up. I mean, it's a great city with a great organization, a lot of veteran players, and so yeah, it's awesome.
Wes on the right.
Rutger, welcome to Pittsburgh. On the other side of the trade was Braden Yeager, possibly the top prospect here before he was traded. Just what does that say to you in terms of how much the Penguins valued you and how much they wanted you here, that they were willing to part with a guy like that?
Yeah, obviously it means a lot, and I wish Braden nothing but the best in Winnipeg, and yeah, obviously it means a lot that they were willing to make a trade like that for me, and I'm very excited to be here now. So.
Down in front.
Braden, what's the best way to describe, because you're the only one that can answer this, what actually happened with Winnipeg and why you didn't want to go there?
So my agents talked to them, and then I talked to them, and I wanted to be upfront and honest with them, and I just told them that I wasn't going to be signing with them, and I got nothing but respect for those guys. They handled it with a lot of class, and I wish them nothing but the best. But as I said, I'm fired up to get started here now. So,
Rutger, so much is made about the speed game in the NHL, but at least from what we've seen with you in college and junior, your game really sort of is more of a power game, more of a gritty game. I'm wondering, when it comes to skating, how you evaluate yourself, and is speed really as important for the way you play, or is it more sort of strength on the puck?
I think a little bit of both. That's a good question. I think that speed for sure is something that I've been working on a lot, and I know that's something I have to work on, just like I have to work on every other aspect of my game. But I feel like I definitely play a power game, and I feel like I have a very good hockey IQ, so I can put myself into situations that I know I can succeed in with, I don't want to say a lack of skating, but I think that I can think the game at a high level, so I can put myself in better situations. And then I'm going to continue to work on my skating as well.
Michelle on the left.
Rock, I feel like people talk very highly of your leadership. You got to wear the C at, like World Juniors, things like that. Just what has that honor meant to you, and what is sort of your approach to leadership?
Yeah, I mean, it means everything. Leadership is, I feel like that's a quality that I've had since a very young age. I grew up in a USHL locker room, so I've always been a little bit more mature. But I feel like just leading by example and being vocal. I feel like I come to the rink every single day, work extremely hard, and do everything with intent, and then hopefully drag other guys across the line with you and help them get better. And then I'm also a very vocal guy. I got a ton of energy. I'm always buzzing around, so hopefully some of that is contagious energy that other guys can feed off of.
Dan on the left.
Rutger, are you a right wing or a left wing? And has the thought of playing with Sidney Crosby yet crossed your mind?
That's another really good question. I'm both. I can play left or right. I'm comfortable on both sides. I played a little bit of both throughout my whole career at Michigan. I feel like at the end of the day, like, it's the same thing. You're making the same plays. And then playing with Sidney Crosby, like, obviously he's the best player in the world, and I've grown up watching him play, and so it's definitely crossed my mind. Like, yeah, I feel like that would be very cool if I could one day do that.
Matt.
As you mentioned, you weren't going to sign with Winnipeg. You were prepared to go back to school. After the trade, you jumped at the opportunity to sign with the Penguins. What is it about this situation compared to that one that made you want to sign and get here right away and leave school, which I'm sure wasn't an easy decision for you?
Yeah, so I feel like here, I feel like everything's right here. I feel like the development path, the veteran guys that they have here, the organization that they have here, and the town here as well. I feel like it's such a sports town, and even like the couple days I've been here, everybody's just I went to a Pirates game on Monday. It's been awesome. Like, the sports town atmosphere is unbelievable. And then just talking to Kyle and Jason, I feel like they're just two incredible hockey minds with a great development path for me. And it was a no-brainer. I wouldn't say it was a no-brainer because I love the University of Michigan. and it was very tough. It was very tough leaving there, but also it's awesome being here.
Rutger, have you been given any indication from them that you're going to have a chance to crack this roster this fall? And do you think you're ready?
For me, I've been promised a spot at the rookie tournament, and that's about it. So I feel like I'm going to get what I deserve, and I'm going to come ready to work for camp. And I like where my game's at right now, but yeah, I'm just excited to get to camp and hopefully leave a good impression on them.
Last one, Wes on the right.
Rucker, you touched on possibly playing with Sid, but there's also guys like Evgeny Malkin and Chris Letang that have been here for a long time, and there are certain expectations that they would have in terms of like the grander scheme of things, what the Penguins want to accomplish. Possibly being a part of that, is there anxiousness with that, nervousness, excitement? How would you best describe it?
I love it. I love winning. I love being a part of an atmosphere like that. I feel like obviously I've played on a lot of winning teams in my career, obviously not to this extent in the NHL with guys like that. But I love being a part of that atmosphere. I love coming in. I love the grind every single day. I love winning. So that makes me really excited, and hopefully I could be a part of that.